Good morning. People complain about the establishment and the globalists, but you have to say one thing about them. The message they have to us, to the people, is very clear. It's easy to understand. It's basically this. If you have any worries about what we are doing to these societies, if you have any questions, if you want to protest, you should shut up. Yeah. And if you do talk, we will make sure that nobody heard you. Yeah. It's very simple, isn't it? In Sweden, you can have a guy, he gets this idea and he wants to express it, right? It's like, yeah, I think Sweden is turning into something like the Middle East. It's an idea and he expressed it, right? They will tell him, you shouldn't be saying this. And nobody should listen to you. Very simple. I have more examples of this. This is real examples. This is from Berlin and Stuttgart in Germany. People took to the streets to protest against these lockdowns that they have. And one of the German newspapers, DW, they published an article about this. And the headline was this: German conspiracists protest against coronavirus lockdown. So they did protest, you see. They can't do anything about it. But then they can make sure that nobody listens to them, because they are conspiracists. Yeah. Here's another example from the UK. There was a petition signed by at least 120,000 people sent to the UK government, demanding the release of a report on the ethnic background of grooming rape gangs. See? They reached 120,000. This means that they would get a reply from the government. So they got the reply. So this is the scene in the UK. People, more or less, all people in the UK, they know who these guys are, these grooming rape gangs. They know it. Thanks to independent media. And guys like Tommy Robinson, they know it. But I think people wanted to see that the government also knows, you see, that it's made official. So that all people will see, yeah, it's really true, right? It's quite important, I think. Yeah, so they got the reply, no. This will not be released. There was a comment from the former Home Secretary, Sajid Javid. He said, he will not let cultural... Now listen to this. This is pure bullshit. He said, he will not let cultural or political sensitivities get in the way of understanding the problem and doing something about it. Wow. It will remain internal. This report will remain internal. They said it's not in the public interest. So, people found this out, who these guys are, right? And the government knows it. But the people shouldn't know that the government knows it, you know. Keep it silent. Don't interfere. Just let us do what we do. This is what the establishment is saying to us. Don't bother us with your questions and your curiosity. Just let us be, you see. All right. Be good. Bye.